Hi friends, Danielle here from White Stitch Co, where I talk about everything knitting and crochet, and today, as you can see, we are in my car all packed and ready to go to my first market of the holiday season. This one is at an expo center near me. It is a 3-day market, so it is one of the biggest markets I do. I've done this one before and it's gone very well. It is the most expensive of the markets that I do because it is a 3-day, and I also do pay for a corner space just so I have a little bit more real estate on my tables with the customers. So my space is actually a 10 by 10 corner space, but it's in the middle of the expo center. And so yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along to the market, show you my setup, show you everything I use, and we'll go ahead and see how the market goes this year together. And I'll put links in the description for all the products I use for display if you want to check it out for yourself. So let's go ahead and head over. Alright, we made it to the expo center. You're gonna go check in at registration. Already it's looking like a much better day than last year. Every year it seems, every time I do a market, it's always raining, which is unfortunate. And last year I actually, on the drive over, I was struck by a rock and had damage on my headlight, so that was unfortunate and expensive. So already trending a little bit better. Let's hope the good luck continues. Almost done with the unload. I think this is going to be like 5 trips, something. Just have this table and those bags back there to go, I think, and then we can start actually setting up. The setup at the show went really well today. My mom actually came to help out with her service dog Elmo, and yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. I've got a lot of good energy going on. I love the people I'm next to, and I love the display this year. I'm really excited. I keep I think every year it looks better and better, and I think it's just a testament to how much I'm improving, which is amazing. So I'll see you tomorrow for the actual market. Bit of a blistery start to Friday morning, but it's around 49 degrees and really windy. And let me go ahead and show you my setup. It's all under covers right now, and I'll go through what I use in the setup as well. And again, links will be in the description for you guys. So I actually keep everything covered overnight, especially for displays after I've set up. I keep it covered just for privacy security. And these are just blankets I get off of Amazon. So we'll go ahead and start to take them off to reveal the display. And you can just stuff them in a bag for later and rearrange your display. Some pieces may have gotten knocked around as you're taking the bits off, but go ahead and just place them back where they were, and it's basically set up at this point. And then I keep 2 chairs. One is a normal camping chair for my booth assistant if they're coming for the day, and then I've also got this really nice tall camping chair. I think it's like a director's chair. You'll see how tall it is. So I can see nice over top of the booth area, and it has a little table you see here. It just folds out, and this thing has been a lifesaver, really fantastic, because I don't have to get up to interact with the customers as much. If they're just browsing, I can talk to them over top of the display on the side here. It's really nice. So I always bring something to work on and a little bit of a snack. I got a banana and an apple here. More stuff to work on. These are 4 different sizes of plastic bags. Here we've got a money tray so people know where to put their cash if they're paying for cash, and I'll put my business cards in this really nice holder I found off Amazon. Here's the chair all set up. And I just unpacked these very secure sanitizer pumps, and this guy fell over. Gonna put him back on his stand over there. Did finish some extra bunnies last night, so those will go up as well. These baskets are off of Amazon, super handy because they're lined. I love that they don't catch the fabric or little stitches on my crochet plushies. And these cook stands are set also off of Amazon. Really nice for elevating your products. This is meant to be a cupcake stand, I think, normally. It's got some tiers, you can layer stuff onto it. This crate was actually just from I think it was from Michael's, but you can get crates basically anywhere. And these, you would have seen me set up earlier. These are really handy, compact metal grids from Amazon. I think this is the final setup we're going with. Got all the plushies. Octopuses on the bottom area, mini dragons in front. We've got more octopuses, the start of some chunky dolphins, dinos, Santa, let's see, bees, cats, owl, fish, little dolphins, little mallards, little bunny mascot by my sign here. These are Junimos from Stardew Valley. If you guys have played that game, this was a pattern test I did. Really cute. We got little octopuses on this guy here. Axolotls in front because they're very popular. Some stingrays, otters. I did the turtles going in different directions for visual interest, and then we start to move into chickens and loveys. So this is the baby safe section here because they've got embroidered eyes, you'll notice. And we've got wearables, headbands, hats, and cowls. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good, guys. Forgot to mention the best part of this chair is it's got this footrest here. Unstrap, put it down there, and then you can climb in and out so easily. And obviously, square reader. This one I really love is the square terminal. So super convenient because I can just set a password and let my booth helper use it if I need to. And here's the view from the back. You can see I'm at a decent height, maybe a bit taller than the table. You can see easily over top and around. Day one went well. It was a Friday, so a bit slower than a weekend will be, hopefully. Usually Saturday's the busier day. I did make, I think, 12 or 13 sales still, which was really nice. Mini dragons were super popular, axolotl super popular as always, and I did sell the gigantic Santa from last year. I still had a Santa that carried over, so I was really happy to see him go to a good home. It's so great seeing the kids and interacting with people, and yeah, I just have a great time connecting with people, and my neighbors are great this year too, so really nice to meet some new people as well. I am whipped and I'm probably not sounding super coherent. It's always so exhausting at the end of the day, so 8 hours later, we're going to get some food and then wind down for the night, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, Saturday, for the second day of this 3-day market. Day 2 of the market is done. Feeling really tired today. It was a much better day than Friday was. Saturday usually tends to be much better. Lots of kids around, and seeing their smiling faces so energetic was really heartwarming, and I just love interacting with people. It's just such a great experience. So yeah, and got to see some old vendor friends who came to stop by and say hi. That was really great to see them too. And yeah, I think Square said I made 87 sales. That must have been items, because I don't think I made 87 individual sales, but and it said that the average sale was around $25, so that makes sense. There was a good mix of smaller items and bigger items that sold today, and yeah, it was great seeing some returning customers, new customers as well. So I did have to restock. My booth was looking a little bit empty towards the middle of the day, which is a great problem to have. So I did restock some smaller items, and then I made, during the show, a realistic axolotl and also a mini dragon, and those sold also the same day. So that was great to see, and I made one more axolotl this night after dinner, but I just got so tired. I was going to make more items to restock, but I think I'm just going to rest up for tomorrow, the last day, which is Sunday. I expect it'll be a little bit slower than Saturday was, but we'll see how the turnout is on Sunday. The weather's also been really great this weekend, so it's tough to say if people will come out because the weather's nice, or if they'll be, going to other fall activities. So we'll see. And then also I've got the loadout, of course, packing up and heading back home. So that'll take some time. That always takes a little bit more energy on Sunday, packing it all up again. So yeah, let's bring you along one last day, Sunday, for the 3-day market. Hey friends, so it's market day 2 today. I'm about to head out for Sunday, the last day of the market. But before I do, I was just so tired yesterday, and I wrote down some, I didn't fully capture, I think, the experience that I wanted to convey to you guys, because as these markets drag on, I mean, we're there for 8 hours sitting, and I'm a very introverted person personally, so it's a lot of energy to interact with people, and even though I have a great time and everyone's so friendly, it just takes a lot of energy. I feel drained at the end of the day. So I did want to go over some really beautiful highlights from the day that happened, and these will be anonymous, but I just wanted to celebrate and remember these moments that happened during the markets, because I don't do the markets for my full-time job. I don't make enough at them. I mean, it'd be amazing if someday I do, but I do them for the joy of connecting with people and seeing people be so happy when they see my booth and get the plushies, and yeah, it's like the joy of sharing the art and building the community. So yeah, these moments are really the the epitome of why I do these markets and why I continue to do the markets. The first one was actually a yarn exchange with another local crochet person. So Artsy, we were talking, I stopped by her booth on, was it Thursday, or I think it was Friday morning, and we were talking about the yarn we like to use, the markets we've done before, and I found out that she likes to use, she was sad that Joann's closed because the Posh yarn, the Big Twist Posh, was one that she likes. And I had actually picked up some Posh yarn, and I actually didn't especially like the texture. I prefer Premier Parfait Chunky or Sweet Snuggles Light, so I had a bunch of it sitting in a corner, and I was, it's one of those things where every time you look at it, you're like, oh, I should use that yarn, and it just kind of sits in the back of your brain and takes up space. And so when I heard that she wanted, or that she uses Big Twist Posh, I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. I'll give you some Big Twist Posh. And so we messaged a little bit. I brought it the next day, and I didn't expect her to be so sweet. And she actually she looked at my social media and found what yarn I like to use, looked through her own yarn stash, and brought some for me. She brought some Sweet Snuggles Light, some really, really pretty purple speckled Parfait XL. I think it's what it was. It's really cute, and some other yarn. And so it was just a really sweet moment because I didn't expect anything in return. So I was just really, really surprised, and it was just so sweet of her to do that. So that was an amazing moment. Oh, and then at the start of the market, there was a young person walking by with their family, and they didn't really shop my booth, which is fine. I don't expect people to shop the booth all the time, but the person actually came back, not to shop, but then she just, they just said that I looked beautiful. It was just really sweet. It was, people don't usually compliment my appearance because at the booth it's about, the product and how cute the plushies are, right? So I was really, really surprised when they came back and said that I looked beautiful, and it took me off guard, so I probably didn't react the best. I was just not expecting to hear that, so it was really, really sweet, and yeah, totally unexpected. Oh, I had some previous market vendors that I used to be next to. They popped by to visit, we chatted for a bit. It's a bit difficult because Saturday was very busy, but I was so happy to see them and talk when there was a moment, and they came by. There was a couple of them that stopped by. So it was really great to see them and catch up a little bit. Again, just going back to the community aspect of it, right? There's this adorable young lady with her parents that come by, and she's been by a couple years, and she returns and she shops these little mini dragons that I have and checks out the new colors. So it was really great to see her. I really need to make some new mini dragon colors. I asked if they had any colors they were interested in, and the mom said that, you know, kind of changes. So maybe I'll try to be creative and come up with some new things, or maybe a big dragon. Maybe a big dragon would be cute to go with the little ones. But she comes by and she's like, "Oh, it's Sky," which is what she named the previous dragon. And so it's just so sweet when you have people who remember you and like your plushies and came by, and it's great to see them, you know. There was also a young man who asked how the plushies were filled, and this was so interesting because people usually ask, "Oh, is it a ball? Is it, you know, what's inside of it?" And I stuff my plushies a little bit firmly so they don't lose their shape or deform over time. Especially, like, it's so sad when you see like the heads get a little squishy or something. So he asked how they were filled, and I said, "Oh, it's just, you know, this polyester stuffing polyfill, you know, fluff, right?" And he was like, "Oh, I thought it was like a 3D print style where you crochet in rings the inner part of it." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so creative." And fun fact, his dad and him were both wearing Sleep Token, which is a band, shirts, which is a band that my husband actually likes. So I hadn't heard of Sleep Token, but if anyone likes Sleep Token, leave a comment because I hadn't heard of them before. But so that was another thing. Oh, there was this super, super tiny squishy baby getting kisses from its dad. Really adorable. Oh, this tiniest little baby. Oh, I got to see my neighbor across the way. They do metalwork fine art. You may have seen in some clips already, probably, but they actually were able to sell a few pieces, and they do gorgeous work. I think it's just difficult to sell, you know, fine art pieces because people have to think like where they're going to put it, and even if they absolutely love the design and the style, there's more that goes into shopping too. And also, I was talking with him, like, consumables, we're across from a spice person. Consumables seem a lot easier to sell in gifts. So, even with my plushies, like if someone has a lot of plushies, they're like, "Oh, we have too many already," you know? So that was great to see him getting some movement and some traffic. And he's already gotten a lot of interest, but he actually got a text of people already having hung his piece as they got home, which was so cool to see. So that was awesome. And I think I'm probably missing a lot of moments, but I just wanted to capture like the biggest ones that came to mind that were still fresh in my head. I think just the joy on people's faces when they come by and they're like, "Oh my god, plushie," or like, "Oh my gosh, it's whatever it is." It's just, yeah, it makes everything so beautiful. Like it makes everything worth it. And I wish I could make every single plushie people wanted. Like, I didn't have a narwhal, and they were like, "Oh, do you have narwhals?" I was like, "I don't have any narwhals, I'm sorry." So, but I can't, you know, go on and make all these separate one-off things because they're very specific. So, yeah. Yeah, so let's go ahead and head out to the last day of the market, and hopefully lots more moments to come. All right, made it to the festival, last day. Today is a little bit dreary. The sun isn't out. It's around, I think the high is supposed to be like 67, 50% chance of rain, so it's a little bit not as nice as Saturday was, but we'll see how today goes. I guess I'm pretty tired because I've got that, you know, the feeling where like your eye is throbbing or twitchy because you're so tired. Maybe just me. But yeah, so that's happening on my left eye right now. But got some coffee here with some extra shot in it. And I did manage to make one extra plushie last night, little axolotl guy. These guys have been pretty popular. This is the realistic axolotl pattern by Suni Plush. And it complements the little itty bitty baby axolotl pattern I have as well on my table. It's like mama baby sort of thing. Kids always say that. So yeah, gonna go ahead, get in, set up the display, and go to the bathroom, eat some food, and hopefully I'll have time to also pop by. There's another vendor I used to be next to. My Soap Bar is their name, and they have fantastic smelling soaps, and they're the sweetest people. So hopefully stop by them as well and say hi. They got moved to a different location this year, and yeah, so they're a bit further. They're not next to me, which is sad, but yeah, hopefully do that as well and get set up for the day. So I will check in later. brought a little project to sew. The little wings. Alright guys, so it hit 5 p.m. We did the pack up and load out, and all packed up now. That is the end of this market, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Today, just a quick recap, it did get a bit slow around like 3 or 4 p.m. Before it closed at 5 p.m. Traffic, in terms of foot traffic, number of people was definitely lighter than Saturday. It did pick up around, maybe, the market opened at 10 consistently like the previous days, but maybe around 11 or noon was the highest foot traffic quantity of people passing through. And yeah, it's interesting to see the different demographic of people across the different days. I feel like there was more kids on Saturday for whatever reason. My plushies did really well on Saturday. Sunday, today was okay. I still did 33 sales when I looked back, and average sale was around $22, something like that. A lot of the smaller items sold, and yeah, I have a lot of items I have to restock. I would say the best sellers for this market were definitely the mini dragons and axolotls. As soon as I made them, they sold basically, and I was making a couple as the day was going on, but it's just slow because you're getting interrupted talking to people. So the quantity and the speed at which you can crochet is a lot slower at a market, of course. So yeah, and I was able to stop by the My Soap Bar people, say hi to them, buy some soap. They have the best soap, so, and they sell online. If you're interested in buying some holiday soaps or gifts, I would recommend them for sure. And yeah, so I've got to restock mini dragons, axolotls. I want to make some penguins. All of my loaf cats sold. Mini otters did really well this year. They didn't sell as well last year, so yeah, again, just different dynamics year over year, or day over day. This is so interesting. And yeah, I did sell, did I sell any wearables today? People had some interest in the hats and cowls, but I don't think I sold any wearables today. Again, it was on the warmer side. I expect the December market will be a little bit better for wearables. We'll see. I'll still bring some if I have table space, but in the meantime, I've got a lot of crocheting to go back and do to fill up some table and restock. Some things that people asked about that I didn't have. Let's see, sloths were one, which was really interesting. Don't have any sloths. And then sea turtles. I only have like the land style turtles with the little stubby feet. I don't have the fins this year. I have in past years and they went well, but not this year. It wasn't something I ended up making for whatever reason. You know, there's only limited time, so I just didn't end up making that. I would love to make some dogs, some puppies I think would go really well. And yeah, I think just whatever I can make in the, what is it, like 3 to 4 weeks. The December market is the 6th through the 7th, so whatever time I have between now and then, excluding holiday travel. And sorry, I'm looking now because it's starting to rain. So I think I'll just go ahead and wrap this up. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this market vlog. This is my first time doing one like this, so yeah, 3-day market went well. Hopefully you're not hearing the rain. Oh, it's really picking up. Okay, well, I've got a bit of a drive home, so I'm gonna go ahead and try not to market, people packing up around me, getting their stuff in as this rain comes in. I guess good news for us, as I was packing out, the rain hadn't started yet, so it always seems to rain when I'm packing in or out. I don't know what it is about the weather or the timing of these markets, but yeah, just again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Please consider liking and subscribing if you want to see more videos like this. I will also try to vlog and record the December markets, and I've got a lot of great holiday style videos for you guys coming too, so I will see you next time. Bye!